Brittany is here, though. I mean, besides the girl talk the tea that we're gonna spill. No, I'm just kidding. She is going to tell us a little bit about the weather right now and
the
how
really
it's
only
looking.
tea I have is that Larry Sprinkle is the nicest person.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
I think everybody
an
knows
angel.
Yeah.
An angel.
Angel
An
on
angel.
Earth.
Speaking of positive things,
Yes.
like Mr. Sprinkle, it's a pretty nice day today.
It's nice. Look at
Yeah, beautiful outside. Some clouds mixing in with some sunshine. Now, temperatures today are going to be about 10 degrees cooler than yesterday, but 2 days in a row were in the 70s, so it's not necessarily the worst weather that we've ever had. Our average high this time of year is in the 50s, so it's definitely warmer than that. It even looks pretty nice up toward our mountain communities. You can see Blowing Rock right now, very pretty. I still has some of those Christmas decorations out. It did look like a winter wonderland where we had ice and snow a few weeks ago. You can actually see on satellite, there's pretty much a strip of cloud cover that expands from Cleveland County all the way across the Charlotte area. This is moving in pretty quickly. However, if this is still sticking around by the time that sunset happens, if you've ever watched any forecasts by me, I often talk about the fact that cloudy sunrises and sunsets are the best. Remember, the more clouds there are, the more water vapor, the more ice crystals, and so all of those sun's rays bounce off of them. I talk about this a lot at schools, but essentially the more clouds you have, as long as it's not completely clouded over, the prettier the outdoor conditions are. So temps this afternoon, again, mix of sunshine and clouds. We're right around 60 degrees. It will still be chilly overnight because we're still in February and we're still in the winter months. Temperatures right around 33 in Charlotte, 20s up in the mountains. No rain to worry about. However, that is going to change as we get closer to the weekend. The nice thing is, and hopefully you've been paying attention to the forecast the last few days because our team of meteorologists is, of course, the best. But previously, we were looking at a chance for rain both Saturday and Sunday. I'm here to tell you that we continuously see the rain shifting later and later. So notice all throughout Saturday morning, 11 o'clock, sunny. As we get closer to about 9, 10, 11 p.m., not necessarily sunny still, but still no rain. It's not going to start until after the overnight hours. So all of Saturday at this point looks dry, maybe a few spots of patchy drizzle, but that'll be around 10, 11 o'clock. If you're going to the Checkers game this weekend, on Saturday at least, Ascent game, or match technically, sorry soccer fans, please don't get mad at me. Definitely Saturday is the day to do any outdoor activities, which is also Valentine's Day. So maybe you're doing an experience with your significant other.
Oh God.
Some people may be doing
Yeah,
experiments.
no, I should.
That's love for some people.
Yes, I'm going to.
I was gonna say, it's a
I would do a
PG
science
show.
experiment. Yeah. No, I know. I was like, okay. To be fair, I am working on a sustainability tips for Valentine's Day for a story for tomorrow, and so I had experience, like make a card, that's recyclable in my brain. So maybe it's a science experiment. Okay.
Sure.
There you go.
All right. Let's talk.
Beavers and pumpkins and all that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Remember Science Sunday? Look up Science Sunday, Weather IQ, WCNC Charlotte YouTube. I got tons of experiments from when I was on the weekend morning show. All right, let's talk back to Futurecast. Okay, so Sunday morning, that's when the rain starts, and unfortunately, it's kind of going to rain off and on all day. However, say it all the time, when we're under drought conditions, it kind of stinks when we get rain on a weekend where a lot of people are off. Sundays are my Saturday. However, we really need the rain. So again, usually look at rainfall forecasts the next few days. It's mainly Sunday. Few little lingering showers into Monday morning. Otherwise, it's fine. Now, if you have outdoor plans with the kids, again, it's President's Day weekend, so probably they're out of school on Monday. Saturday's great. Monday's great. Sunday, maybe you can make them do like a homework or a project that you've been wanting them to do. Maybe it's cleaning their room. My mom desperately was always trying to get me to do that, of course, when I was a child. So need to clean. I was about to say, Janet, your mom, the real Meg Bragg, my mom Diane probably still wants me to clean my room, but alas. This has been a big story though over the last few weeks and months. Actually, it's the drought. This is actually my story that I'm working on today, so we'll have an update in the 7 o'clock newscast with myself and Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. But you guys, we are under an extreme drought in Mecklenburg County for the first time since August of 2008.
Wow.
Now, if you were like myself and thought 2008, that was last year, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. In fact, it was about 17 and a half years ago.
Wow.
That was when I started my sophomore year of high school. So, specifically, 6,379 days ago.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
It's a lot of days.
extreme drought is essentially a level 4 out of 5. Okay, so this is the first time we've seen this in a very long time. Now, from the previous drought stories that I've done, I've talked to Brad about this a few times. 2008, 2009 were two very, very dry years in Charlotte. And so as of right now, we don't technically have any kind of water restrictions, but there was a period of time that there were some mixing in for some of our local counties. So I would keep a very close eye on any like HOA information that you have coming from maybe your homeowners association, the county, things like that over the next few weeks, because even though we will see rain on Sunday, it is not going to be nearly enough. We probably at this point would need about a foot, if not higher amounts of rain. And at a best case scenario this weekend, we're looking at 2 to 3 inches. So this is kind of a breakdown of both North and South Carolina. Now, yes, most of us here in Charlotte, we live kind of in that 5-county area of Catawba County, Cabarrus, Lincoln, Gaston, Mecklenburg, York, things like that. But there is a sliver as well of the upstate of South Carolina that is also under extreme drought conditions. So if you look, pretty much everybody is under level 1 and 2. Severe drought is a little bit less for North Carolina compared to South Carolina, and then extreme is much lower for North Carolina compared to South Carolina. But again, everyone is drier than normal. Everyone needs rain. And so again, 17 and a half years almost exactly since we've had this in Mecklenburg County. We really, really, really need multiple inches of rain here locally. You can tell across most of the Carolinas, we're getting about 1 to 2. Again, that's your best case scenario this weekend. And across most of the Southeast, we're getting rain this weekend. Again, haven't heard of any official information from any other local municipalities, I think is the correct word, that I should use there. But even last week, before this updated drought monitor came out, Monroe was doing voluntary water restrictions. Monroe, so in Union County, North Carolina. So I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see some of these voluntary restrictions. And normally it's a ramp up, not like a 0 to 60 situation. Normally it's like a voluntary situation first, and then maybe they start going to, the odd and even days. I don't know if you guys remember from like when we were kids and like your parents would get restrictions and it'd be like, you can only water on these days. But I definitely think that that is a possibility. So just please keep your eyes and ears out. Of course, if anything does break, we always have it. Not just on WCNC Charlotte, but since we're always streaming on WCNC Plus, it's a great way for us to get the information to you immediately. But other than Sunday, we have a pretty dry next 7 days. Again, I know it's a bummer to happen on the Sunday of President's Day weekend, but we need the rain so much. So in this case, I say we take the good with the bad. The positive is Saturday and Monday look fantastic. Yes, the bad is that Sunday is kind of a gross day to get outside, but if you have a
do something.
Yeah, or a book. I'm telling you, get the kids to clean their room. If you have a honey-do list,
go volunteer somewhere.
A little to-do list.
Or
you can go to the movies.
Or go to the movies.
Yeah. I think that if you have not done something nice for, if you're a kid and you're watching this, you're probably not, you're at school, but either way, let's say you're an 18-year-old. Do something nice for your parents.
Call your mom.
Do something nice for your significant other. It's Valentine's Day on Saturday. I don't know, this is a great sustainability option. It's actually on my list. Give like a little coupon book so you don't have to buy a physical item. Say, here's a free coupon no, not an experience. Free clean my room, mom. A free date night for your significant other. I'll cook dinner. I don't know, anything.
You're giving out gifts.
I was going to say, you've got the
I'm telling you, it's because
Brittany.
it's fresh in my mind. But anything that doesn't involve buying something that is immediately going to end up the trash by March, please.
Yeah.